Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Bowser Jr. Fan 13, and I am back with another video, and I've got with me a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my homie.
Guys, it's me, Koby. No, come on,
Yeah.
Amani, 456. Darn it. Crud.
Hi.
I'm not gonna let this one down.
So today, me and Zane, we're going to be doing a special video today, celebrating Mega Man's 37th anniversary, as if it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 37th anniversary.
37. 37.
Yeah.
2 years ago, it's 35.
Yeah. So, we're going to be celebrating it since currently Capcom doesn't know what to do with their franchise, and I thought, why not? Because I did a poll asking everyone in my community post if I should do a Mega Man related video for December, and everyone said yes, despite there not being that much votes. Oh, speaking of which, as if you guys could see on my channel, I am currently at 496 subs. Only 4 more to go, and we're at 500, baby.
Yes, we're getting there.
Yep.
All we need is just one big.
Yeah, so anyways, in celebration for Mega Man, as of now, we are currently recording 2 days after Thanksgiving and the day after Black Friday. So I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving and a Black Friday, and depending on where you're watching this video in December, I guess we'll wish you all a Merry Christmas too as well.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, so anyways, our tier list is going to be about Mega Man Battle Network. And now, I know Koby here has not played any of the Battle Network games, so we're just going to be ranking the Net Navis based on their designs, like basically saying which characters look the best, or in other words, which characters have the sauciest drip, for those who don't understand proper English.
Yep.
Alright, so, yes, I guess we can get started. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get through. So, we're going to be ranking them from, like, S tier to D tier. Of course, D tier being the worst design, S tier being the best, and B tier being, well, in between.
Middle.
So, yeah, the way we're going to be doing this, I'll be showing the characters' designs, and we'll just give our overall valuation and a list of what we think of the overall design. All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So, all right, first character is Mega Man.
honestly, I'm gonna say this is one of the best versions of the Blue Bomber I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's not, like, he looks really good, even if I do think maybe Star Force has an edge over this guy.
Yeah, you do make a point. It's as basic as you can get with a Mega Man design. So, for me, I'd say I give it an A tier. What about you?
Yep, A is the way to go.
Alrighty then. Alright, so now it's time for our next character, and character being Roll.
Honestly, when I saw this one, I was like, okay, the hair can... Yeah, this is just... Okay, I'm thinking really good, but not as good as Rock himself. This is probably a B, but I think we can just put it in A and move on.
No, I think you do make a point. Yeah, I think it does belong in B. I mean, it's not the best Roll design, but it's not the worst either. So I'd say B it would suit her best. Alright, next character is Proto Man.
God, yes, baby! This is an evolution done right! Like, this looks like he just evolved and he has a sword for an arm now. And it came out of a recent series that I just started watching about a couple months ago that I will not name. And it's like the main character's ultimate form from that show being an anime that I will not name for spoiler reasons.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a perfect combo having the sword for an arm, and of course like many Proto Man, he also has just like the classic Proto Man, he also has a shield. So a sword and a shield, that's an excellent combination. Plus, he looks like an edgier version of Zero too, or he looks like Proto Man and
Yeah.
Zero if they fuse together. So I will agree with
Yeah.
you on that. S tier immediately.
Yeah, S tier Proto.
All right, our next character is Medi.
Okay, I am trying to Google this character right now. Let me just go on to Battle Network.
No, you didn't have to Google. You didn't have to
Oh,
Google it.
Oh, it's a med. Okay, I like this. It looks like a nurse. It looks like a nurse. It's really cute, and she has a cat. But yeah, A tier. It's really cute.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. I mean, when I think of nurse designs in Mega Man, I mean, there's characters like Cinnamon, and then there's Medi. But yeah, I think between these two, Medi does look pretty decent. So I guess that'll go in A tier in my book as well. Okay, and our next character for today will be the Colonel.
Okay, this kind of does look a bit like Proto Man, but and it kind of makes me think of a cowboy as well. With how that looks, like I don't know why, but the hat just makes me think of a cowboy.
Well, I don't know about that, but like I think this looks like it looks like a much cooler version of the Colonel from X4, in my opinion, because like I know he's supposed to be based on the Colonel from X4, but still, it looks entirely good. I give this one an A tier. How about you?
Yeah, I am saying A as well.
Our next character is Glide.
Okay, Glide. Okay, he kind of does make me think of an angel of sorts. It's almost like Woodman and Storm Eagle. There's the wings and the brown. It just makes me think of both Woodman and Storm Eagle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought that this character. I never actually thought that this character was based on that one villain character from the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. And yes, this guy's from the Legends series, so kind of strange, but it's a sort of step up from the original design. I'd say it's rather basic. I'd go with B tier.
Yeah, B. Yeah, C tier is the way to go, but we'll put it in B so we can move on with our lives.
Amen to that. Okay, our next character... Alright, this one should be a no-brainer. Our next character is the one and only, the badass and my favorite Net Navi of all time, Bass.
Oh, the Mega Man version of Akuma, who just suddenly decided to show up here, basically deciding to fuse Bass, Akuma, and the Shredder. Oh my goodness, that cloak.
Yeah, the cloak is just so awesome. This has to be an S tier.
Yep. Capes are always awesome.
Anyways, next up is the equivalent of the devil himself, Serenade.
Yeah, when I saw this one, oh my goodness, this is so basic. Like, is this supposed to be a girl?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, well, I have no idea what gender Serenade's supposed to be, but all I know is that they are the ruler of the Undernet, which is basically Robot Hell in Mega Man Battle Network. And they beat
Hell.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that they beat Bass, who was supposed to be one of the strongest Net Navis in the world.
to the Doom Dimension. And yes, I did just make a Bakugan reference. Don't at me.
Anyways, as for well, we're still ranking them by design, so yeah, I'd say B tier for this one.
Yeah, he's kind of like Kid Boo and Basie XE. Like, look at the pants. Makes me think of Boo.
All right, then. Now it's time for the Net Navis based on the classic series Robot Masters. All right, first contestant is Cutman.
Okay, man, who just looks a little bit like the original, especially with the giant yellow C on his chest. And it looks better than the original. And his Cutman brothers.
Ah, yeah, the Cutman brothers. Yeah, it's just about as Cutman as you can get. I'd say A tier.
Yeah, yes, that is right. Good old Cutman.
All right, guys. Now, next up is our one and only Gutsman.
Yep, yes, the vain rival to it all, and honestly, also probably looks even better than the original because look at his stretchy arms.
Yeah, that looks so cool. The stretchy arms. Yeah, this looks like a much cooler version of Gutsman. I'd say this one should go in A tier.
Yes, A, definitely. It's like Mr. Fantastic and the Thing together. Unless you count The Incredibles.
Alright, next character is Iceman.
Oh my goodness, he looks... Okay, I can't take that. He's derpy as heck. Sorry, Iceman, but I'm gonna have to give this point to the original on this one.
Yeah, I think they were trying too hard to make it as cute as ever. So it's a C tier for me.
Yep, E is the way to go. We're sorry, but it had to be this way, buddy.
Next character is Bomb Man.
Okay, this is where we're getting good. Because, yeah, the original Bomb Man kind of did look a little derpy in the original show, but this guy actually looks like he came, like he's about to go, I'm about to... Well, at least he's not from Bomberman Act Zero.
We do not talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about that, bud.
Alright, I'd say for this design, it's an A tier.
Yep. I even just noticed a Wily insignia. Like, there's something that, although it does look like flames, it does look a bit like a Wily logo.
Yeah, it looks more like an explosion, but yeah, I can see where you were getting at with that. Anyways, the next character is Fireman.
Okay, I do actually like the double flame cannons he's got on. Even if he kinda does make us think that.
Well, didn't the original Fireman had double flame cannons as well?
Yep, I guess so. Even if it's all giving us probably PTSD flashbacks because this was the 2000s and flaming Mega Man bosses. I'm not even gonna say it.
No. Okay, well, anyways, well, okay, this was kind of close to me from being better than Fireman because, I personally prefer the original design, but this one isn't too bad. I'd go with a B tier.
Yep, I'm gonna go with a B as well.
Alright, next character is Electman.
Oh my god! That is probably just as good, if not better than the original. Maybe even equaling the original, since I did like the original's old aesthetic. Like, his old little superhero thing.
Yeah, but this one, I think when it comes to Electman, it takes the name to a whole nother level. It just those metal antenna, whatever those things are supposed to be behind his back. Yeah, this one totally sells it for me. I'm kind of conflicting on whether I should put it in A or S.
I'm saying go for the S because this is bringing some supreme fire.
Alrighty then, S tier it is. Alright, now we're getting to the real good ones. Alright, next up is Metal Man.
Who is bulky and kind of looks like a race car with that chest on, and he's got 2 metal blades.
I was not expecting this type of redesign from my favorite Robot Master, but listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound biased for this, but because it's Metal Man, it's an S tier for me.
Yes, Metal Man gets the S tier. Especially since the metal blade, and he goes down to his own weapon in 1 hit. Unless it's Wily Wars where it takes 2 hits.
Well, it's technically 2 hits in both Wily Wars and the original. Well, if you're playing difficult mode.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is the Robot Master that gives Japanese players PTSD. That being Airman.
Honestly, he kind of does make me think of the original, but also from a character from a fan animation I used to watch as a kid that I'm not gonna say due to spoilers.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. I don't know. This one is not really drawn out to me that much, but it's a rather basic Airman design. But I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is that's kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Maybe it's the eyes. I don't know. This one's a B tier.
Yeah, B is kind of the way to go right now.
Yeah. Alright. Next character is Bubble Man.
Okay, he kind of looks a bit better than the original. Even if I'm not hollering at the last button right now, but he kind of looks a little bit better than the original.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest. This one looks way worse. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just that face. It is so weird. Why he got big lips? Like, that's so weird. It's a D tier for me. I don't like it.
Yep, he is basically a human. He's a human Jeep.
Alright. Okay, next character is Quick Man.
Okay, he does look really good. And he's got spikes on his arms. He's kind of got claws now. Yeah, he's like, I can hear Wily being like, man, kill Mega Man quickly, man.
I think it's also pretty cool that his 2 arms they got like the quick boomerang blades on the sides. It just looks cool. Oh, by the way, he actually does use that as an attack in Battle Network 2, and I always die to that attack every time. Like, when he's low on health, he always strikes me out of nowhere with that attack, and it just frustrates the hell out of me. But
He just went to the fighting game school and spammed your super move.
I mean, as if Classic Quickman wasn't a pain in the ass enough, Quickman EXE just takes it to a whole nother level. But regardless, this design is amazing. It's an A tier.
Yep, A is the way to go.
Alright, this one, I don't know what to feel about this one, but our next Net Navi is Flashman.
Okay. Actually, I kind of like how he's just holding a ball of light. Like, he's holding a glowing bowling ball, and kind of looks like a cop. He's almost like RoboCop, but of the actual police colors.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, but it's a rather basic Flashman design. I might argue that it's better than the original. I'd go with a B tier on this one.
Yep.
Alright, this one's really good. Alright, next one is Heat Man.
Okay. Oh, I cannot agree with you on this one. Oh my god, he looks like Rotom from Pokemon, just with a Jack-in-the-Box head and just flaming plugs for hands.
But still, it looks really cool. It looks really cool, man. I just love how he has those flaming eyes. It's just so wacky.
He's like a robot from the depths of hell.
I want to put this in S tier so badly.
Just go ahead. It's for the last purposes. It'll just make everybody go, I'm sorry, what?
Alright, next up is Woodman.
Oh god. My very first D tier. Look at what they've done to poor Woodman. He looks like a stump.
It looks awful. He looks like I don't know why he's hunchbacked like a gorilla. It's unnatural. This one's a D tier.
Man, why are you Donkey Kong?
Alright, next up is Magnet Man.
Okay, not what I was expecting, but yeah, this is really good. Almost like Iron Man made a suit to actually counter Magneto, which he might need in a way. Prod, I forgot, he died in the MCU.
Right. Well, I think it's a pretty good design. Oh, by the way, this is not gonna affect the ranking, but when I was fighting Magnet Man for the first time, I just noticed something. Like when he's like low on health, he has this extra attack where if he's centered in, but if he's like at your location or at your spot, like at the center of you, he'll pull off this crazy attack where on one side he'll be on one side and on the other side will be a duplicate of him, but it's the color blue, and they'll do some sort of charge attack at you. I think it's pretty cool because like it's supposed to like reference the north and south magnets, like the polar opposites, stuff like that's like drawn towards each other. I think that's a pretty cool neat attack. I think it was called the attack was called bipolar something. I forgot what it was called, but it's cool. I'd say A tier.
Yeah, I'm saying it, and now this just makes me want Capcom to put him in a versus game. Just for that level 3 super cinematic alone.
Alright,
get this man to fight Magneto.
Next is Top Man.
Oh my goodness, what the heck. I thought no other design could top Woodman in terms of, oh my god, what the hell.
Yeah, this looks so... I mean, I want to put it in D, but I think C is a more appropriate tier.
Let's take a compromise. We'll put this Chainsmoker in C.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can tell just from the look of him, he's all like, oh, back in my day, Whippersnapper, back in Mega Man 3, people used to give me a lot of crap because of my shitty weapon. But now look at me, I'm a Net Navi now. Look who's laughing now, kiddies.
Oh my god. We're not laughing. You were the final boss weapon to the main villain of the game, and we do not stand for that. Because we had to hurt ourselves in order to use you properly.
That is true. Alright, next up is Snake Man.
Okay, he looks like he's living in a vase. What the heck? He lives in a vase.
I mean, I think it looks pretty alright. I mean, I see where they were going with that whole, like, those cobra snakes that hide in those vases. Like, I think it's pretty cool. However, the arms, I don't know. It's not really catching my attention. And if you look at his mouth, he still looks like a guy in a snake suit. He was close, but I'd say B tier.
Yeah, here as well. Even if Orochimaru is kind of jealous that he's not going to use those arms to grab Sasuke. Alright,
Next up is Sparkman.
Okay. I think he just decided to take lessons from Spark Mandrill on this. And take it even more to heart. Those pointy arms.
Yeah. I must say, I think this one should go in B tier as well.
Yep, there's a B.
Alright, I think we might as well get ready for another S tier entry because our next character is Shadow Man.
He literally looks like he took some lessons from Strider Hiryu.
Yeah, I'm so badass. Like the giant katana or Muramasa. I think his sword is called the Muramasa. Yeah. That looks so freaking cool. Like, and that scarf, like, damn. And the coloring, like, this is a perfect ninja design. That's just screaming S tier.
Like Strider or Hotsuma from Sega's Shinobi.
Alright, and our next entry is going to be Toadman.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He is actually really adorable.
Yeah, he looks pretty cute.
Yeah, especially with the little Mickey Mouse ears that he's got on.
I'm gonna honestly say this should be in B tier.
Yep, yeah, we'll put it in B. As much as I love his little face. Oh, how could I ever be mad at you, buddy?
Alright, next is Drill Man.
Okay, a little spicy, and probably OG Mega Man, and I guess Sonic's greatest enemy.
As if 3 drills weren't enough for classic Drill Man, he just had to go a little overboard with this one.
Yeah.
But I won't lie, this looks pretty neat. Although that Pinocchio nose is telling me otherwise, but I'd say A tier.
Yep.
Alright, next up, we got Dustman.
Okay. He kind of looks a bit like a shredder, like a paper shredder, not the Ninja Turtles villain. Mixed with... I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, this kind of looks weird. You think that the Dustman would get some sort of big glow up, but nope. It just this looks way worse than the original. I put this either C or D. I don't know what to decide on.
Yeah, C tier.
Which tier?
C.
Yeah. Okay. C tier it is. Alright, next is Dive Man.
Okay, he looks like a walking rocket ship.
I'm gonna be honest, I think he looks like an actual submarine, considering that he's also got a freaking torpedo for a chest, which looks pretty cool. And I kind of like the smoke pipe that he's smoking because it's kind of reminiscent to like those sailor designs, sort of. Like, I think this looks cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say A tier for this one.
Yep, that's an A.
Alright. Next up, we got Skullman.
Oh goodness. Oh my god, that is terrifying. And I just started watching Soul Eater. He's literally some of the monsters in that show. I just started watching Soul Eater.
Honestly, this man... I just heard this joke from somebody comparing the designs of the Battle Network Net Navis and the Robot Masters. This man, I don't know who it was, but they said something about classic Skullman being Sand and EXE being Papyrus from Undertale.
Hey, I couldn't get that joke. Even if he does also look like a Shinigami from Death Note and a Kishin from Soul Eater.
Right. But as far as design goes, it's Not that bad. I'd give it a B tier.
Yeah, I'm giving it a B tier as well.
Alright. Next we got Stone Man.
Okay, I don't get this. What am I looking at here?
I have no idea.
This is probably a C.
Mm,
I can't comprehend what this is supposed to be.
yeah, this one is going in C for me. It's I'm lost for words.
Yeah.
Alright, next is Gyro Man.
Okay, this is Bumblebee from Transformers if he were a helicopter.
Oh my god.
How did Hasbro not sue them for this?
Yeah, that I will agree on that. I mean, I think this is pretty decent. I'm gonna give it an A.
Yep, yeah, this guy gets an A too. Dodging all the lawsuits and basically saying we're not getting Hasbro versus Capcom anytime soon.
Oh my god. Okay. So our next Net Navi is Charge Man.
Okay, now he just mutated into an actual train.
Bro went from cosplaying as a train to being an actual train.
Yep. And he has a skull on his neck to say, I'm tired of all of you making fun of me. I'm getting my revenge.
Oh my god.
Like, Junior Man, I saw your top worst Mega Man Robot Masters list, and I am coming back with a vengeance.
Well, he's gonna have to wait till Mega Man Battle Network 6 or whatever game he's gonna debut in whatever Battle Network game he debuts in, he's gonna have to wait for that. Alright. Yeah, alright. I'll say this one, this one deserves a B at least.
Yep. Even if I actually kind of felt bad for Charge Man getting made fun of in Mega Man 5.
Well, don't forget, he has a very crappy weapon.
Yep. Yes, I will actually give you that one.
Anyways, here's Napalm Man.
Okay, he probably looks better than the original.
Yeah.
I think this is from like Mega Man 4 and 5, and I wasn't a big fan of both of those. Except for like that Smash Bros. Remix that Jun Sonoe made.
Yeah. Well, I thought 5. Well, in my opinion, I just thought 5 was a great game overall. But Napalm Man as a whole, yeah, this one looks pretty good. Like this is a big step up. I'm gonna give it an A tier.
Yep, A as well.
Okay. And for the next Net Navi, we got Dark Man.
Okay. Okay, this is basically... I don't know what the reference, but this is basically anytime somebody gets a giant cloak. And spikes.
I'm gonna be honest. Bro went from looking like a generic robot that wants to be Proto Man so badly to looking like an actual Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Yeah.
I actually like this one. I'd say I really want to give it an S.
Yes, I'm giving it an S too. It's like he took lessons from the Utrom Shredder.
You were making so many Ninja Turtles and Shredder references.
Yep.
Alright, okay, so next up we got Blizzard Man.
Okay, you look generic as hell. You just look like you're a skier. Like, you just missed out on the Winter Olympics, which Mario and Sonic are never doing those again.
Yeah. Well, anyways, as for me, yeah, I can't lie. I'm not a big fan of this one. I feel this should be, I guess C tier.
Yep. Yeah, C tier's the way to go, buddy.
Alright. Next up is Flame Man.
Okay, now he's Fire Donkey Kong. Or I guess Arcanine.
Yeah, that's a much better comparison.
Yeah.
Alright. Do I think this is better than the original design? No, not by a landscape. But it still looks good, so I'd say B tier.
Yep. Yeah, I am giving it a B. He looks like someone's dog on fire.
Alright, next up is my boy Nightman.
Oh my god. What have they done to you, buddy? You look like the knight if he went overweight.
Oh, come on. I think this one looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that, but... this guy... I kinda like you better in Mega Man 6. So, I'm gonna disagree and say... You're gonna get a C, buddy, but we'll put you in B so we can move on with our lives.
Yeah, I think B. I was gonna put it in A, but yeah, let's go put him in B anyways. Oh, by the way, what's pretty cool is that Nightman's net operator, his net operator is an actual princess.
Oh my goodness!
Anyways, next up is Plant Man.
Definitely looking way better than he does in Mega Man 6, and taking lessons from Axel Red.
Yeah, a lot of Net Navi's taking lessons from all sorts of Mega Man characters. I'd say, I would give this a B tier as well.
Yeah, B. Yeah, no, I would have said A, but let's put it in B so we can move on.
Alright, next up is Tomahawk Man.
Okay, this guy literally looks like he'd be best friends with T-Hawk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a way better design compared to the classic Tomahawk Man. And I don't want to get into any controversies, or I don't want to say anything due to controversies with you know what, but I mean, to give my overall opinion, I want to give this an S tier. This is just really...
Yeah, let's give it the S. You deserve it, buddy.
Alright. And next up is Windman.
Okay, kinda looks better than Airman, I'm gonna say, for a wind-based robot.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'd say A tier.
Yeah, and he does look more of a knight than... Sorry, Nightman.
And at least he's not as derpy as classic Windman.
Okay.
Okay, next up we got Yamato Man, or Japan Man as they call him, and you know, hold on, little side tangent. Why do they change his name to Japan Man for the American audiences? I mean, he's still called Yamato Man in Japan. Like, why can't they just stick with Yamato Man? I don't get it, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
The name is Yamato Man. Sorry, I had to put that in here.
Yeah, I think this design just don't know what to say about it, but I would give it an A tier.
Yeah, this is getting an A. Only because we can't put this in S. Because samurais are awesome.
Yeah. Alright, next up is Freeze Man.
Okay, this guy just looks like he's wearing a bodysuit. Sorry, but you're a C. Even if you're representing my third favorite Mega Man game in the classic series, C tier, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this design. Like, the crystal things, like, he looks like a low budget as the quarter guy once said, he looks like a knockoff version of Mr. Freeze from Batman.
Yeah, and I guess Misery from Rosario plus Vampire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, C tier it is.
Yeah, C tier it is.
Okay, next up is Junkman.
Okay, looking a little bit more menacing than the original Junkman.
Yeah, and I think I think it takes a robot made of scrap metal, like the concept of it, to a whole nother level to where I'm like, yes sir. So I would
Yeah.
say A tier.
And he's got arms literally taken from an arcade crane game, which kind of now makes you think of that one episode of SpongeBob, where Squidward got addicted to a crane game.
Yeah.
Just don't meet this man in a dark alley. We are dead.
Right. Alright, next up is Cloud Man.
Okay, a little bit better than the original, and he kind of has a dark cloud, almost like that King Lakitu fight from Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh yes, I love that fight. It was so brilliant. Yeah, this one looks pretty neat. I'd say we should put this in, I guess, either B tier or A tier.
Yeah, let's give it an A, because if there was ever a Battle Network version of Mario Kart, he would probably be doing Lakitu's job.
Right. Next up, we got Slash Man.
Okay, this guy, yeah, I'm gonna say the original was better, especially since he was actually going for like a Wolverine aesthetic, and
He looks like a more like a male version of Cienko. If I'm being.
yeah, Darkstalkers. And I guess Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion from Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd say this one would be in B tier.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, from what I've learned, so Battle Network 6 has these beast transformations where Mega Man confused with these side beasts and the Net Navis themselves, kind of like Double Soul and Cross Fusion. Guess what they called the Beast Fusion with Slash Man? They called it they call it Slash Beast.
Okay, take it right out of X3 or X4.
Yeah. Next up is Shade Man.
Yep. AKA Vampire Virus Man, who had that Ghost and Goblin stage. And who looks... Yeah, I'm gonna say I do like the original Shade Man more.
Oh, I think this one is a huge step up compared to Shade Man. For this one, I want to give it an S because it looks like more cool.
Yeah, like it almost feels like a Castlevania villain. So yeah, S tier you go.
All right. Next up we got Turbo Man.
Okay, better than the original. Like he's literally a human race car.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say I'll give it an A tier. This one, I don't know, but yeah, A tier for me.
Yeah, we're giving this the A.
Okay. Next up is Tengu Man.
Okay, I actually do like the Name at 8 version better. How bad to start off the robot match, the Net Navis that represented my favorite classic game. Like, what did the Vegeta get in fashion? And mixed with the Super Saiyan 3?
I don't think it's that bad. I would say A tier personally, but what would you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually just say B. But I'll let you put it in A. I'll let you have this.
Alright.
Since I do actually like the wings.
Right. Anyways, okay. Next up is Circus Man, this world's version of Clown Man.
Oh god. What the heck did they do to you, Clown Man? Even if I'm not that big of a fan of clowns, oh my god, this is actually kind of scaring me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be a clown. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the name changes. Like, it's Circus Man, but it's supposed to be Clown Man. But no, I'd say C tier.
Yes, you are getting the C. Not even Kafka would like you.
Yeah, definitely. And here's the crazy part. So I was watching footage of a Battle Network game. I'm not sure what it was, but there was a boss fight against Circus Man, and he has this one move where he splits his body in half, and the upper half is like a circus tent, and he can literally trap you inside it. And I don't know what he's doing to Mega Man, but I don't want to know.
Oh god, he basically said he's basically trapped Mega Man inside, and probably is giving him an unholy wrath of the Basilisk.
Alright, next is Search Man.
Okay, the man with a sniper rifle for an arm, and only better than the original because of the whole military thing.
Yeah, this one I think is an S tier.
Yeah, S tier for MasterChief.exe.
Oh my god. Alright. Next up is Poseidon. I mean, Jason Momoa. I mean, Aquaman.
Oh, I did not think we'd get weaker than Bubble Man. Oh my god, you're literally a talking fishbowl.
Oh, come on. No. I want to give this one an A for Aqua because, I mean, how can you want to hurt something as adorable as this?
Giving it, he's that cute. I'm sorry, buddy. Cuteness is the best weapon ever. I mean, Darwin taught the sand gumball. Cuteness, it's too much.
Yeah, and hey, at least he looks way better than handsome guy over there, right?
Yeah, you are not handsome. Yes, you are a waste of space. No one would ever want to be friends with you. Aquaman Classic.
Oh my god. Alright, next is Cold Man.
Okay, a walking freezer. What the heck? Poor Cold Man. Even if he's from Mega Man and Base, he's literally now just a human freezer.
A game that I literally despise, but yeah, I mean, I would give this honestly a C tier.
Yeah, C is the way to go because I can't put this guy in D. You lucked out, buddy. You lucked out.
You know what? I'll put it in D because yeah, it's not winning me over.
Yep.
Alright, next is Ground Man.
Okay, he's literally got tank transfer feet. That is kind of good. I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, B's a good enough results. Well, at least he's not trying to be Drill Man so much, just like the original Ground Man.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Burner Man or Burn Man. We'll just call him Burner Man because that's what he's called in the original.
Yep. Who has probably gone? Who has taken Burns to a whole nother level? Now he can boost himself.
Yep.
And he's still got the need to burn you to the ground without the need for voice act. No, you are not welcome here. No.
Yeah, I would give this an A tier.
Yep.
Kind of sad that he doesn't look like he got those propane tanks on his shoulder. Like, just imagine if Hank Hill were to become friends with him. He's like, I'll tell you what, Mr. Burn Man, sir, if you help me promote propane and propane accessories at Strickland Propane, maybe we could be good friends and I could give you some battle chips that'll be good for defeating your enemies. As long as you don't try to hurt that Mega Man fella, I tell you what. Oh my god, that was a bad Hank Hill impression.
Yep.
Alright, next is Magic Man.
Oh god. Who put this crow-headed loser in here with balls for arms? Comic, we need to talk.
I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, he went from looking like some sort of parlor magician to a wizard. I mean, that's saying something. I think the arms are supposed to be like crystal balls or something. I think it's pretty neat. I would honestly put this in B. What about you?
Yeah, I'm giving it a B, even if I don't know what he's gonna do with those balls.
And I think that's all the classic series referenced
Yep.
net navis. So we might as well move on to the the next gen net navis. But before we do that, I actually did not expect them to put this character in this tier list, but I guess we might as well throw him in. Next up is Dark Mega Man.
Oh my god. Capcom, why didn't you do this for every game, every version? He looks beautiful, especially with that arm. He's like Mega Man and Proto Man fused, and he's kind of got the Terumi pose with him.
What would anybody expect? I mean, it's literally just Mega Man, only evil! Okay, so our next net navi is Number Man.
Number Man? Okay, not what I was expecting. He looks like he should have been called Disco Man, because that looks like a disco ball on his head, and what is this even supposed to be?
Well, he's got numbers on his chest.
Okay, but I was expecting him to look even more like a calculator, so yeah, this is a C tier for false advertising. Like Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Alright, C tier it is. Sorry, Number Man. I mean, I like you, but yeah, it's not doing any favors for you. Alright, next is Shark Man.
He's a shark. What more could we expect? He's King Shark from Harley Quinn. A lot of people ask me who's winning a fight between a wolf and a shark. Yes, shark.
Alright, I would put this in A tier.
Yes, give it the A. Yeah, give Ronald Funches the A tier.
Alright, next up is Color Man, or as Future Demon would say it, Killer Man. I don't know why he says colors like that. He does this every time I say Sonic Colors. It's so weird.
Okay, this guy literally looks more like a clown than Circus Man, and he's basically Billy Hatcher from Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I mean, just look at the bottom of him. You can't tell me that's Billy's egg.
Literally the only thing I was not expecting this type of design for someone named Color Man, but the only thing color related about him is he's supposed to be some sort of traffic light. Like what? I know it's weird because like you think he's supposed to be like red and green, but he's red and blue. I guess the red's supposed to represent stop, the blue's supposed to represent go in Battle Network or some reason. For all I know is that if he had a third element, which would be yellow, and as my great Grunkle Stan once told me, and the yellow light means beat up.
Beat up! You still got that egg, which makes me really nostalgic to playing Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with my dad as a kid.
Yeah. I'd say B tier.
Yep.
Okay. Next up is Thunderman.
Okay, this guy looks like a tokusatsu hero. Especially with the lightning around him. And I always like lightning characters, like my good old boy Denki Kaminari from MHA.
I despise fighting. Out of all the Net Navis in Battle Network, Thunderman's the one Net Navi I despise fighting the most, aside from Quickman. But because the design is cool, I would say A tier.
Yep, you get the A.
Okay, and our next Net Navi is Gateman.
Okay, what even is this supposed to be? A safe? I'm at a loss for words.
Well, I guess that gate of his inside his stomach is supposed to take him to Narnia.
Yep, I guess so. Or maybe that's a null void projector from Ben 10.
A B tier for this one.
Yep, a B. Sorry, Gate Man. Or should I just call you... I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, next up is Planet Man.
Oh my... Oh! He's just a walking version of our whole planet! It reminds me of a McDonald's ad I used to watch as a kid in the UK, where he was basically advertising the burgers and their Happy Meals, and then, which was basically the whole planet Earth itself, and then they just tripped and then a bookshelf just fell on him, and he ended up seeing stars, which was the food in the Happy Meal.
Well, I think this looks pretty cool. This one's an S for me.
Yep, I'm gonna let you... Yeah, S tier for how funny this guy really is, and giving me McDonald's nostalgia.
Alright, next is Beast Man.
AKA Wolverine and Shadow the Hedgehog and something Brown.
Alright, I'll start. I just want to say, you know, for a guy named Beastman, I'd expect him to look like some sort of ferocious lion, because, you know, lions are mostly associated with the word beast and all that stuff. But this just looks like a hideous giant mole with big-ass Wolverine claws, and he's trying to rip off Slashman so badly. I don't know. I want to give this a C tier. He's not winning me over.
Yeah, you're getting a C as well. Like, you're trying so hard to be something like Present Grizzly.
Okay. Next up is Bowl Man.
Okay, a walking bowling ball. I have nothing to say. But I'll let you put this in the B tier. I think.
Okay, yeah, B tier. I got nothing to say either.
Yeah, he's a walking mascot for Wii Sport. The original version, not any of the new ones. Just the original 06 version on the Wii.
Right. Next up is Desert Man.
What the heck am I looking at? Okay, it looks like that one boss monster from Mario Galaxy 2 and Slip Sand Galaxy where you had to use the Fire Flower to beat him.
Oh yeah, I love that boss fight. Anyways, I think it looks for a guy named Desert Man. I think it looks like a pretty decent design. I want to give this an A tier. It looks cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A as well. It's like Gara.
Okay, next up is King Man.
Oh, a chest beam one. Okay. Especially for a certain anime I've been watching, I'll let you give this I'd say an S tier.
Yeah, this is definitely S tier. This is real creative. Never thought I'd see a Mega Man game that references chess of all things.
Yep.
Alright,
yeah, you are a checkmate.
Alright, anyways,
oh my god, it's Will Smith Man!
Actually, it's Mist Man, but sure.
Yeah. Okay, I am gonna say, this is a really good one. A tier for me, because of the whole genie aesthetic.
Yeah, A tier is what I'd go with, too. Alright,
even if I'm gonna wish for like 10 wishes with my third wish.
Anyways, next is Kendo Man.
Okay, another samurai one, this time with a lightsaber, like he's taking lessons from Hayato.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's
Yes,
pretty
Emma.
decent. I'd only say B tier.
Yep, yeah, I'm giving this a B. Sorry, Kendo, man.
Alright. This one's really good. Alright, next is Laser Man.
Oh my, what? It's dope, especially with the giant things on the back. Aside from the crow legs.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd say, you know what, S tier for me.
Yeah, S tier. He looks like a disc guardian from regular show.
Or one of those the Celestials from Eternals.
Yep.
Here we got Video Man.
Okay. Yeah, this guy looks like an effect. This looks basic as hell. C tier. Not what I would expect. I would have expected like a television on his chest or a monitor of some kind.
I mean, I was gonna put this in B, but you know what? You win this one, C tier.
Yep.
Alright, next up we got Cosmo Man.
Oh my god, this guy literally looks like Captain Universe from Marvel Comics. He's like the universe itself, or Alien X.
Yeah, this looks really cool. S tier for me on this one.
Yeah, S tier.
Next up is Lark Man.
Okay, he looks like a bird-themed superhero. And I'm kind of gonna give this a... He looks like Wingman from Shonen Jump.
He kind of gives me vibes of he kind of gives me vibes of Storm Eagle with Swellow from Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's an A tier. But what about you?
Yeah, we'll give this an A.
All right. Next we have Element Man.
Okay, what even is this? I'm at a loss for words again. Like, what is this thing? Like, why are you purple when you should be like really multicolored?
It don't look too bad. I'm thinking of putting this in A tier. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this an A.
Alright, our next character we got Judge Man.
AKA Phoenix Wright's favorite. Even if I think the coat is going a little bit overboard and he could basically just be Pope Man. I mean, like, he has a Bible on his head. And probably a Decepticon logo from when I'm looking at it. Like, on his chest. Like,
This I guarantee you this man would give Judge Judy a run for her money.
yeah.
Alright, I would say A tier.
Yes, we're giving it an A, just for how funny you are, and for all the Ace Attorney, and for getting lost in a Mega Man game when you should have been in an Ace Attorney one.
Okay, and now we got our final Net Navi for today. So our last character is Erase Man.
Oh my god, he literally has a death sight.
Yeah.
Okay, now this looks like somebody we should be scared of. Like, even the Meisters and Soul Eater would run for this guy. Well, not Black Star though, but definitely Maka and even Death the Kid.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this one so much. If you should know me, I love Grim Reapers, and this just takes Grim Reaper to a whole nother level. S tier for me.
Yes, S tier. Yeah, even Dracula would put this in S tier from Castlevania.
Whew, and that's everything we have for today.
Yep.
And God, this computer really hates me today. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, well, Koby, thank you so much for joining me today. It was great having you on the show.
No problem, buddy.
And thank you all so much for watching this video. If you'll, you know, you guys all know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. let's get ourselves to 500 subs, well, as of this recording, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone!
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are still here. Great! Now, I know the video is technically over, but you know what? I thought about it, and even though me and Zane are already done with the video, I thought, you know what? Why don't we do a little bonus round with the characters that weren't featured onto the tier list? I mean, because after all, who doesn't want a bonus round from yours truly? Alright, let's go! Bonus round time! Needleman. I don't know, this kind of feels like a weird, crappy, cartoonish, bootleg version of the character. I'm not too big on it. It's a little weird. D tier for me. Brightman. I mean, as if classic Brightman wasn't already goofy enough, like, this is just... I don't even know what to say about this. Like, what is this? I mean, really, Capcom, this is the best you could do? Just make some weird, neon lights as, dreadlocks or something? I don't know. This is... I feel like it's just lazy and just uninspiring. I mean, the neon lights is pretty cool, but this does not, catch my appeal. D tier. Pharaoh Man. Okay, I could see where they were going with this design, but I am not a big fan of the way it looks. I mean, the original looks way better. I mean, I get the idea and the concept, and I know there's fans of Pharaoh Man EXE somewhere, but I guess I'm not going to be too cruel with this design. C tier. Ring! Okay, so basically this is supposed to be a female version of Ring Man, and you know what? This is actually surprisingly good. It's pretty decent, and I think Ring looks pretty cute. Yeah, this is definitely a good gender bend type of design for a Robot Master, if I do say so myself. A tier. Punk. I mean, Punk has already looked his best in the classic series, so I think they took it a step up in Battle Network, and they made him even more cool. I like it. A tier. Gravity Man. This is literally just a Pokeball. I mean, what? It's a floating Pokeball. Like, is this the best they could do for a redesign? I don't know what to say. D tier. Starman. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is how you do a redesign. I mean, come on, this design looks so cool. It's basically like what would happen if you took Mew and Jirachi from Pokemon and fused them together, maybe with another anime character that looks a little similar to them. And I can't really think of anybody at the top of my mind, but overall, I think this design looks really decent and pretty fun. S tier. Swordman. Oh, I think you got way too many swords there, buddy. Well, not bad, but not that great. C tier. Duo. Yes, I know technically he's not a Net Navi, he's more of those giant final boss programs, but he's still based on the original character from Mega Man 8, so it still counts for something. I think this is a really cool redesign. I mean, he basically became the equivalent of Galactus in Mega Man. Well, anyways, jokes aside, this looks really good. S tier. Blast Man. And yes, I'm not joking, Blast Man. That's what this Robot Master, Net Navi is called. Way before classic Blast Man was a thing. And I don't know, this isn't really catching my eye or anything. I mean, it's too generic. B tier. Cash. Huh, so this is what Frieza Jr. looks like, huh? Okay, jokes aside, not too bad, but, well, it's alright, I'll say that. B tier. Clockman. Ah, so this is Time Man's long-distant related cousin, huh? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I would not believe for a sec that this dude was the main villain of the Battle Network and Star Force crossover. And yes, that actually happened. But overall, this design is pretty alright. B tier. Gridman. Ooh, a football-based Net Navi. Now that's what I'm talking about. I think this is perfect. Chef's kiss. Like, props to the creators who made this character. S tier. Hatman. Good day, sir. And how may I help you? Oh, thank you for asking. You can help me by getting the hell out of here because this design is so generic. Okay, well, it's just as generic as you can get. I mean, I don't know what to say about this one. C tier. Jamming Man. What the hell am I looking at? No, seriously, what is this? I don't know. I'm confused about this design. I don't know what this is supposed to be. C tier. Noodle Man. Okay, it's just a dude. It's just a dude as a bowl of noodles. Like, what do you want from this? I mean, granted, he does have a transformation that makes him look like Guts Man, but and I'm sorry, D tier for me. Ride Man. Alright, a cowboy Net Navi. Now that's pretty cool. And also, apparently, Ride Man has a horse transformation. You know, with the design like this, he'd basically be this series version of Centaur Man, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. A tier. Prisman. Okay, I see we're getting somewhere with this. This actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. A tier. Rocket Man or Brake Man. Yes, his name is also Brake Man. I don't know why. And no, he's not Proto Man. Yeah, it's confusing. I mean, I don't really care that much for this design. I mean, the missiles are cool, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. C tier. Shining Man. So this dude is supposed to be a sun-based robot master or Net Navi. Okay, I mean, the design isn't really selling me though. I mean, it's a neat idea, but yeah, C tier. Silk. Ooh, a nurse-based Net Navi, but I prefer Medi. But you're okay in my book. B tier. Slur. Looks like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Oh wait, he is a Saturday morning cartoon villain. B tier. Whale Man. I'm not gonna lie, this one is pretty lazy. I mean, if you're gonna make a whale-based Net Navi, then you could have at least make it like, I don't know, more flashy or better. I mean, Duff McWhalen or Tidal Whale would just look at you and be utterly disappointed. D tier. Trill. Aww, he's so cute. Or she's so cute. Wait, which are they again? It doesn't matter. But this one looks pretty cute. I like it. A tier. Zero. Aw, yeah, my boy gets represented in Battle Network. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, this design looks really cool, and his ponytail hair kind of looks a little like a cape. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's pretty nice. Although I'm not a big fan of the face, it looks pretty weird, but it's still overall a good design. A tier. And the last character, Iris. Well, what can I say? Iris looks really beautiful, and she's just about as good as she is in the X series. S tier.